Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sunshine and we're just about love over here. Stick around, we're gonna chit chat for a bit and we're gonna get into my business a little bit, just a little bit. Okay guys, so first off, let's get into it. I got a haircut. I'm gonna talk about my haircut a little bit later, but let's get into it. She did a good job. So on Monday, there was a lot of fog. Lately, there's been a lot of fog in Orlando. I don't know what's up with that. But Monday was very, very foggy. In the morning, I wore like a pink headband, a blue shirt, slacks, and some flats. So that was Monday. So let me tell you guys, Monday morning when I woke up, my throat felt a little itchy. By the time the day was done, Monday, I was sick. Okay guys, it is after work. I am feeling unwell. It's not the kids who got me sick. I was already sick. Well, not sick, but I woke up feeling a little itchiness and I kept blowing my nose all day, hand sanitizer. I would really like some soup right now, but one, the soup is too far. All the Jamaican restaurants are too far. I don't know if the Latin or the Haitian restaurants have soup that I like, and they're kind of far. And the problem is I'm not feeling well. I just want to go home, but I kind of want to get some food. I do have a bowl ramen I got. So worst case scenario, if I don't get any soup or any food on the road, this ramen will be the warm that I drink when I get home. But I don't know what to do. I feel weak, but I know that I need food, but I also don't want to drive far and then it's gonna take me farther away from getting home. So I'm just conflicted right now, but let me take a minute and think and see what to do. If I ate, I would feel better. I've been drinking my water. Okay, so I'm at 3 p.m. It's around almost 4-ish. But anywho, guys, I'll see what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. Guys, so I was 15 minutes from my house, so I just drove home and then LeBron just down the street, so having some soup. Fully sick. I couldn't believe it, but it wasn't the kids. I think it's because I had my AC on 66 degrees and then I woke up and showered. It was just like the change of temperature, I think, that got me sick. So Tuesday I had to get some medicine, go to work. It didn't get too bad Tuesday, but I was still kind of in pain, taking my Motrin and cough drops and Mucinex, stuff like that. On Wednesday I had internship, but I had to leave early because I was still sick and the building is very, very cold. I couldn't handle all the cold. It was giving me a headache and just making my illness worse. To backtrack a bit, on the last video, oh, it's so hot out here, people, sorry. So for the last video I went to Burlington and I got this little shoe stand. However, the shoe stand had no screws. So maybe somebody returned it and took the screws out, or the manufacturer did not put the screws in there, but I returned it. And the good thing about Burlington is they have a very quick and easy turn system, very, very smooth. On Friday, I went to work. So after work, I just did some errands, stopped by Jiffy Lube, got my car looked at, and got some food, and that was it. I was still recovering because by Friday I felt better. By Friday, all the cold was starting to come out of my body. And by cold, we're saying mucus. yes. I'm just using the Jamaican terminology. Let's get into my hair. So I've cut my hair twice in my lifetime. Twice. Meaning I went to the barber and they just cut it all off. The first time was when I just decided to let it all go earlier in my 20s. And the hair grew back. I had a big old afro. After a while, I decided that I wanted locks. I no longer wanted my hair locked, so I just cut it off. Most people, they comb their locks out, but I don't think I had the patience for that, and my locks were so damaged in a way that even if my hair was combed out, what would be left? So that's the situation with the locks. So I do have my locks somewhere in a bag, somewhere in my apartment. Basically was at home, cut it off, then went to the barber. I had another low cut. The hair grew back, but this time I got a perm because I couldn't deal with the hard work. So I got a perm, my hair grew back. It was maybe like right here because I had the afro for a bit, then I permed it. So after that, I started wearing sew-ins. Keep up with me, people, sew-ins. So my hair was nice, got my nice little sew-in vibe. What happened, what led us to me getting a haircut yesterday? So I was in Jamaica and I went to the river. I'm actually going to tell you the story about the river. What river was that? Benta. It was Benta. So we were at Benta. I had about 2 of those rum stripe, you know, the can ones, the red ones. My partner, he gave me his drink to hold. So I'm in the river standing. He gives me his drink, I have my drink, so both of my hands are full. I think that affected my balance as well. So I have the drink, but remember, I've been drinking a little bit. So I am a little bit, all happy. And remember, I don't currently live in Jamaica, so my safety levels aren't good right now, right? So I'm holding the drinks and he's gone somewhere. Well, not gone somewhere, but maybe gone to his bag or something on the side of the banks of the river. And I'm just like all in the moment, having a good time. And I decide that I'm going to lean over. I thought it was a rock. So, you know, it would be, this is the rock and the water is just flowing over. So in my head, I'm thinking like, a relaxing oasis vibe, like just lean over as the water is rushing. People, when I leaned over the rock and go so to put on my elbow, there was no rock. It was an illusion. It was an illusion. So I put like, I'm leaning like this with the tubes in my hand, and I just, the waves just, not the waves, the current. Is it current? Or what do you call it? The force of the river came down and it pushed me over because there was nothing there. So when it pushed me over, I start tumbling. And as I'm tumbling, I hear him screaming. It was traumatic for him. It wasn't as traumatic for me, but for him, very traumatic. So by then, one cup gone because it's a plastic cup. The can kind of did it, but I done tumbled. But what happened is, God is always good to me. I tumbled and I just end up straight on my butt sitting on the rock. And I just sat on the rock and somebody was like, come get her. And somebody came, you know, he came and got me. And that was it. So the reason I told that story, right? Because that same night when I went back home, I had to take my hair out, my sewing. So I had no one to help me but my partner, right? And we're not going to blame him because he did say he didn't want to do it and he didn't feel confident. But let me tell you, ladies, 2 things. If he's saying he cannot do it and you still let him do it, You have to take breaks. So let me tell you what went wrong in my situation. My hair was wet. Remember, I went to the river. It braids them loose. Me tumble up in the river current, right? So my hair is wet. The sewing's kind of loose and kind of knotty at this point. So he's cutting and he's cutting. You see, by the time he get round here, so when I want part just at the last piece, it looked like frustration took him over. And my friend just said, and start cut people. So when I took out my cornrows, the whole of this back piece damaged up because remember he cut it and it's in braids and the sewing and all of that. So once I comb my hair out, it's so badly cut back here, so it's uneven. Right? Stay with me, it's uneven. So now me have it uneven for a while till one day me get fed up and say I can cut it. I watch a little YouTube video. I part me here in a half, catch up front, catch up back, and say me a cut. So people, when I cut, the cut was uneven. So then I'm walking around with the uneven cut. I'm getting kind of stressed out about my ear. So I say, you know what? I just leave the hair right now. I'm no business. Just wear the wig. Sometimes I comb me, sometimes I don't comb me. Until like yesterday, I said enough. And I went to JCPenney actually. So I drove over to the Florida Mall. I actually wish I took you guys with me because the mall was so cool. This lovely lady did my hair. I don't remember her name. She's Spanish, but she has a Hebrew name. Lovely lady. And she had good energy. That's what's important. I found somebody with good energy who can now care for my natural hair. So we're moving on. The lady fixed me up, give me a nice little haircut, and I'm gonna go back when it's time to get a perm. So I do want to check in with you guys also about, you know, my YouTube and how everything I go good. I think I am very busy with work and school, so it is kind of challenging to balance everything. And last week it's a little discouraging, the editing part, I will say, because it's not easy. I've tried what is Final Cut Pro. They give me back my money for Final Cut because I couldn't get with Final Cut. I couldn't learn quickly enough and it was very frustrating. So Final Cut was a no-go. iMovie, sometimes iMovie crashes too. So I wasn't really interested and I felt like iMovie is kind of basic. So then I was using CapCut. So CapCut crashed on me. It was an ordeal, people. It was an ordeal. And I just want to say that I appreciate all the people who are supporting my channel. And we Subos. And I look a bit with Subos. Don't you worry. I just need to keep on going. Keep up the consistency, and in a year, definitely we both. Mark my words, people. Mark my words. I think that's it for the chit chat. I'm trying to recall. Oh yes, my weight. Yes, people, my weight. So after that last video of me in Burlington, that double chin bothered me, people. And I made a meal plan with ChatGPT. I got some chicken breast, some veggies, sweet potatoes. I got protein bars. So next week or starting tomorrow, I'm gonna go back into my workout. I do want to say that I was on birth control for a good about 8 years or so. I didn't really need it all the time, but I kind of got comfortable with the side effects, if that makes the good side effects. And I think it may have affected my weight gain. It's only been about a month since I'm no longer on birth control. So we're gonna balance out everything. I'm gonna take it down a notch with all my eating and the sugars, because I love sweet things. I love sweets. Sunshine love the sweets. But I also want to show you guys. You can't see it because I have put sparkles on myself, but I'm getting these spots all over my right side, and I don't know if it's my diet or what, but we're definitely gonna start drinking our water. I'm starting with half a gallon. I take health very serious, you know, people. Not because I'm unhealthy looking a little bit right now, meaning the excess weight. It is unhealthy. It doesn't matter what age or stage you're in. It is very unhealthy to be overweight. Very unhealthy. And moreover, little TMI, I want to be slim and trim and thing, so my man can pick me up, throw me all over the world. You know what I mean? I want the vibes. I want to be a little petite thing. I'm 5'3.5". I don't need to be so heavy. Absolutely not. And I'm getting into my 30s right now. And once I get up in your 30s, I just say stop. It start goes up. You're not lose no weight. So, and moreover, my knees have been hurting. I'm too young. It's almost baby time, guys. In about 2 years or so, it's gonna be baby time. So I need to get my body healthy. Everything at work good. No clog up, you know. And then we can have a healthy pregnancy. We can have a healthy baby. And we can have a healthy life. I want to be 80 and be mobile. I want to be okay for all my days on earth. So yeah, people, thank you guys for supporting my channel, watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. But good stuff, only good stuff. But I'm open to critique as well. We'll see you next week for our weekly vlog.